Hello everyone, welcome to Downtown Tailoring. Spring is coming, we changed the time. I bought a mini loom a few years ago. I think probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I've never used it. So in today's video, I want to learn how to use it with you. So let's go! This is my loom. I don't even remember where I got it. I think it was on Amazon. Let's see what is inside. Okay. I'm not sure about those rubber bands. They tend to get old very easy. These are some needles. They always come very handy. This wooden circle, the loom with the hooks. You can move them side to side. And the instructions. When my son was a toddler, he would say, I just read the instructions. So let's hope that they are enough for me to do that. Let's get started. I'm going to choose any fabric because I don't want to ruin anything, any project. This is just a piece of cotton. Okay, it seems important to know which one is the right side of the fabric. And I'm gonna just attach my fabric using the rubber band. Like if we're a tambourine, I'd say. Okay, let me pull it a little bit just to make sure. So let me see. Metal part is now. Okay, now I see. Okay, now I have to attach the metal one with another rubber band, and pretty much I'm putting it one on the top of the other, and then I'm gonna take the metal and I'm gonna try to accommodate that the best I can. It seems a little tricky, but yeah, I did it. So pretty much, oh yeah, it fits very well. Of course, yeah, that has to be. I'm surprised, but because I didn't know. So let me see, keep seeing. Okay, so I'm gonna start, and of course, as you know, I have my threads. Always I have all my things. So I'm gonna choose 3 colors that might work well together. Maybe this purple and probably green and then yellow, orangey. Yeah, I think they will work together. And as I can see on the picture, you can take, like, you can make the shape you want. So I'm gonna try to make it a little bit rounded as the example, so I know that it doesn't have to be straight. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna start with the purple thread, and I'm just thread my needle, and then I'm gonna start from the bottom, and then I'm gonna go to the loop. That is not easy. Later I learned a little bit more, but at this time, I'm just trying my best, and I try to see that it's straight, and I'm gonna insert it. Let me just check again. Yeah, in the picture it says like you insert it and you leave it like that, but honestly I don't understand why I cannot use the same thread and it's more secure and it's just there. So I'm gonna do what I do all the time, is do my way, and I'm gonna just use the same thread. I'm gonna pull it out and insert it again, and I'm gonna do it this way instead of having all those threads loose. So I finished with the purple. I did a few, and now I'm gonna use the green one, and this time I'm gonna use just a simple needle because that needle is just too long, too difficult to maneuver. I'm inserting my second color, which will be the green, and pretty much I know it's a lot of thread. Now I kind of understand why they pull it, so you don't have to deal with so much thread, but you know how I am. I prefer to deal with all that thread than deal with all that loose ends. So I'm finished now the green color, and I'm gonna take again the purple because I'm gonna use the yellow for the horizontal lines. So I'm just pulling out my thread there because I'm gonna put the needle there, and I'm gonna insert my thread where it was before, and I'm gonna pull it out after to start again with the purple. I know that wasn't in the instruction, but I think this way is way better. It's more secure. It will be stronger. Well, not an expert. That's my first one, but I believe that is better. So I finished the purple, and I'm gonna do exactly what I did earlier. With the purple, I'm gonna do it with the green one. I pull it out, and then I'm gonna start again and pull it out and do my next group of color. And I finished this one now, and I think I'm gonna start with the horizontal line. As you can see, I should do another one, but I'm very eager to do the next step. Okay, so let's say this will close the window. Okay, so basically what it's telling me, I'm gonna take my next color, which will be the orangey yellow-ish, and I'm gonna take a lot of thread because I want it to be enough to do the whole thing. And this time I think I need to take the big needle because I have to pass it through all those things. So I'm gonna start not at the edge, I'm gonna start at the bottom part just because it's not straight. So because it's not straight, I have to do kind of 1 or 2 lines first with the bottom part. So I did you see just the purple one, which should have been the center if I wasn't rushing this. And then I went back, but I think I should have went to the other side, but I think I'll be okay. It doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna do the same. And as you see, if I went up, then I'm gonna go down and so on. So I did my second line, and I think it looks really good. And this time I'm gonna do it better because I'm gonna do it in the same place, you see, like that. And I'm gonna go again and again. Remember, if I were up in the bottom, then I'm go high, and that's it, like a weave. And then I'm gonna go up, trying to do my whole thing, you see, because it's rounded. Remember, this is why I'm skipping a few things. So I keep doing it and doing it until I finish. So as you can see, I learned a few things while I was doing this. The first was that I tried to kind of pull it a little bit so it get inside, but that made me do it not really straight. So it would be great if you kind of mark a line or something so you can do a better job. It kind of curved too much for, good thing that I did a sample first. Another thing that I learned as well was with the loom per se. If I move the handles on the top from left to right and right to left, this will help to lift the thread that needs to be lifted, so it will be way easier to insert the thread in the right spot. So I think I have to do one more, and then it says, let me see, okay, so pretty much I finished, so I can remove my loom, and then I have all those little loops there. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change again the needle, and I'm gonna take just a regular big needle, and then I'm gonna finish, as I see in the picture, you can see it, and I'm gonna finish each loop to attach it to the fabric. So I will have a new fabric, a seamlessly attached to the old fabric. And that will give you a very, very, very nice patch. You can use that on sweaters, jeans, I think in anything that you want, really. It looks fantastic. I love it. So I'm finishing my last stitch, and it's looking pretty good. I'm really satisfied with this. And what I'm gonna do now is just to pull inside the loose thread, and I'm gonna tighten so it will stay forever in my fabric. And this is the wrong side of the fabric. As you can see, you don't see too much, just the edges. And if you had a hole there, it will be covered now. And this is the right side. It looks a little crooked, but not bad, not bad. So now that I learned, I don't know if you remember that pants. We did a Sashiko patch with this a few years ago, and I think the patch is holding very well. I think it was, I think maybe 3 years or so. I'm gonna link in the description box below that video just in case you wanna do it. It has demonstrated that has been very good, but now it's starting to get bad again, and I'm gonna try my new loom and make this patch to see how long it will it will last this time. So I'm accommodating the loom here. And now that I learned, if you want to do a better job, it will be a great thing to mark the edges so you can sew a little bit more straight and a little bit better. I'm choosing again another, needle. I'm using this time a Sashiko thread. So I'm using the Sashiko needle, and I am choosing a bunch of thread, which is, I think, is not really right. But you know me, sometimes I do whatever I want. And I'm gonna try to do the patch, but I'm gonna do it this time everything blue, no colors. And how are you feeling about this loom? Do you think that this is something that you will take on, that you would like to do it in some of your garment? Please let me know in the comment if sewing by hand and fixing things by hand is something that interests you. As you might imagine, the rubber band broke. As I told you, this is very old, and that happens with the rubber band. I have some from my own, so I put my own that are thick, so I think I'll be okay. And I made some lines as well vertical just to be sure that I am not losing the verticality. And look at that, even the thread was just right. And I'm doing now the horizontal part, and I did some horizontal lines too. It's just that otherwise I think it doesn't look that good. This is what I think. And here you go, it's done. We will see how long this patch will last. If you find this video useful or entertaining, please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. Bye!